guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to do my son's 15-month update. You won't be able to see him unfortunately because he is sleeping. Thank God. He needed a nap so bad. The poor thing was just a hot mess express. Sorry if you can hear people working upstairs. But today, like I said, it's going to be his 15th month. I cannot believe he is already 15 months old. It is crazy. He's technically not 15 months old yet. I'm doing this video just a few days early because this is when I can fit this video in the most. I have a couple different videos in the works that have to take a couple days. So this one works perfectly today. Hopefully I have just a few minutes of peace and quiet. If that kind of tells you how 15-month updates start. Let's go ahead and get into the video, but before we get into the video, make sure that you hit that red thumbs up button. That helps me out so much, and also click that subscribe button. Sorry if I'm looking down at my phone. Just click that subscribe button because that also helps me out so much, and I would be so appreciative if you can go ahead and hang out with me on my channel. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I also have some notes on my phone if you see me looking down at my phone, so don't mind that. But the first thing I am going to get into is his sizes. So he is in a size 18-month clothes. Would I necessarily buy any more 18-month clothes? Probably not. I have stocked up on some 24-month clothes just for Easter purposes and summer purposes, but at the moment he is in 18-month clothes. It was kind of a bummer that I stocked up on so much 24-month clothes because I thought he would actually be fitting into them soon. But he should be in between the month or so. We do have a vacation coming up in May, so I kind of wanted to knock out some of his clothes so that it's one less thing I have to worry about, because I do work 5 days a week and then I do YouTube on the side, so I'm very busy. So I went ahead and stocked up, but he currently is in 18-month clothes. Next one that he's in a size 5 shoe. Now, depending on the shoe, he could be in the range of like a 5-6 shoe. I know some shoes kind of have that half and half where it's one or the other. But for the most part, he is in a size 5 shoe. Definitely in a size 5 sandal. Some of the sizes, like I said, if it's a 5'6" or a 3'4", the sandals of a 5'6" are still pretty big on him. But for the most part, he's in a size 5 for all other shoes, such as tennis shoes and boots. Next, he is also in a size 6 for diapers. They are a little high-waisted, but when it comes to the waistband, the actual waistband, he fits perfectly in them, but they are just kind of long, but I guess it holds more, so to speak. But the waistband fits perfectly. It's all kind of snug, actually. He's got kind of like a little gut on him. He has no butt though, so the poor thing's just kind of disproportioned when it comes to bottoms and diapers. But speaking of diapers, I've actually had to purchase some more crib sheets. I actually will recommend the Burt's Bees crib sheets. I'll leave a link down below. Those are so soft. I'm sorry to get off topic, but it kind of plays into this. Yes, I've had to buy more sheets because he's actually been having so many like pee blowouts. He just pees right through his diaper, only at night though. I don't know if it's because he's sleeping all night or he has a bottle right before bed. I don't know if maybe I should give him his bottle before he goes straight to bed and maybe hold off, and maybe I could change a quick diaper before bed. But it is part of our nighttime routine, so it's going to be hard to get out of having a bottle right before bed. But I might actually try putting him in pull-ups. I've heard that pull-ups are like the next step up from diapers. I think. This is my first time doing this, so I'm not entirely too sure. But let me know down below in the comments if you have ever tried pull-ups at night and then diapers during the day. If you experience also some major blowouts. It seems like, and he pees right through his sheets, right through his clothes. I mean, everything I have to change when he wakes up in the morning. So let me know down below in the comments if that's a good idea for me to go transition him into pull-ups at nighttime, and hopefully we can stay dry. Okay, so the next thing I am going to talk about is food. He is a green bean and blackberry lover. I swear to God, I think we have green beans every single night and blackberries every single morning. He is obsessed with the two. I think next in line comes bananas and carrots. He's definitely a fruit and veggie guy still. He really is not into meat. I think one time he ate maybe 2 of the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, but other than that, he loves fruit and vegetables, and I really can't complain. I mean, that's great. He loves veggies, and he loves a specific kind of green beans. It's like the cutest thing in the world. But he has been kind of picky lately with everything else, and he also hasn't been eating a lot. Now, he has dealt with allergies lately. I think we all have dealt with allergies. It's so annoying. I'm so over it. That's the only thing about spring I don't like is allergies. He has been not eating lately. He's kind of been grazing here and there. He has picked back up into the applesauce pouches. I can't remember the name of them, but you know, they're a big brand of just applesauce pouches in different flavors. He has picked back up into those. He still, I mean, eats daily foods, but he's definitely lightened up a lot. I mean, there are some nights where he just won't go without eating everything, and we try like 6 different things, and he's just not hungry. All he wants is a bottle or juice or water. So hopefully he picks back up into eating every once in a while. Maybe it's a growth spurt. Maybe it's just, I mean, is that just what happens at a 15-month range where they just get super picky and super light eating? Hopefully that changes, because it just makes me worried with him not eating anything. Also, he is crazy in the mornings. It's like he doesn't want to eat right away. Like when he wakes up, he's not freaking out or crying or anything. But the minute we go upstairs and I start cooking, he loses it. Like, I mean, if you don't get him food right away, it's like the world's gonna end. So let me know if you experience that as well. It's like immediately I have to like rush to get him food as soon as he kind of like sees something that deals with food. Let me know in the comments down below if you also have experienced that as well. The next kind of like food and the last food related item is that he does get bottles of milk down at his naps and bedtime. Other than naps and bedtime, he doesn't have a bottle. He usually has either watered down juice, which is usually 3/4 water, 1/4 juice, or he just has plain water. I don't necessarily give him a full cup of juice because I really want to preserve his tiny little teeth as much as I can, because both me and his father, we got some teeth issues. So I want to do as less sugar as I possibly can on his teeth. So we definitely heavily water down his juices. And he doesn't really want to take milk out of his sippy cup. I mean, I know a lot of people who still use bottles at 15 months. I'd like to transition him off a bottle as quickly as I can, but at the moment he's definitely going through some hard times with teething and allergies, so I want to make him as comfortable as possible. I don't really want to change it up on him too much and kind of throw him off and freak him out. So let me know down below in the comments. I really want to know when you stopped with bottles, like when you completely stopped with bottles, whether it's naps, bedtime, or during the day. I would love to hear your responses as well. The next thing I am going to talk about is teething. The poor thing has been teething so bad. You guys, I'll admit, the 15-month mark is rough. It's so rough, and I feel so bad for him, especially, you know, with all the other things going on. But he's got a lot of teeth. I want to say he's almost there. He's almost got all of his baby teeth, at least just from like my average person knowledge of like looking in his mouth. His mouth is pretty full, and he actually likes brushing his teeth. It is so cute. He always wants to toothbrush. Normally I can, you know, squeeze in a tiny bit of time of me actually, you know, brushing his teeth, like really brushing his teeth, but for the most part he loves to hold on to the toothbrush, and he loves to attempt to brush his teeth. More than likely he chews on it, so I have to like sneak in there at first to really get it all over with, and then I kind of let him with the toothbrush. But for the most part he really likes it. He's not scared of it. He lets me brush his teeth for now. But that is with his toothbrush stuff and his teething. I do try to brush his teeth twice a day. The doctor really says, I think he said for the most part do it at night, but I try to brush his teeth during the day, I guess just to get him on a routine of, you know, when you brush your teeth. We're going to talk about tantrums. I don't know how to start this. It's hard. This month is hard. It's one of those months where as a mom or a dad or a guardian or a grandparent, whoever you are, and you're taking care of a toddler, it's one of those where you have to just stop what you're doing. You have to really think about your actions and your attitude as a parent towards the child, because you have to watch what you say. You have to watch how you act. At least I know I do, and I know there's other parents out there where they have to take a step back from their children, let them be. They're fine. They're a mess. They need a minute. You both need a minute, and that definitely happens to us a lot. There is a lot of times where I have to just take a step back and really think about what is going on. Is there anything truly wrong with him? Is he hurt? Is he bleeding? You know, what's going on? If there's nothing really going on with him, if there's nothing wrong with him, he's just throwing a tantrum, I just let him be. Let him cry it out, let him stomp it out. I think the last thing that I'm going to talk about today is definitely kind of his mental development and his learning. He is learning so quickly. He really can't say actual words yet. He kind of gets dog. He knows what things are, like if I say dog or remote or food or spoon, he knows what they are, but he can kind of say dog, and he can kind of say show. So lots of learning when it comes to figuring things out in his creativity. We did buy some Crayola bath crayons, and he absolutely loves to color. He loves all the different colors. He'll definitely do that thing where, you know, he'll shove it in your hand and say, you color, and then he'll go in behind you and color as well. Also, he loves straws, and he loves to, you know, try to put them like back in the cup or back in the hole for the lid and take them back out. And he does get frustrated when he can't figure it out, but then when he does figure it out, it's a bright, shining, smiley face that he has, and it is so cute, and I love it. So he really is learning, and he's also learning like outside. Like he points to the door when he wants to go outside. He goes to the door when he wants to go outside. He even has started to bring me his shoes when he wants to go outside. And I saw him actually today, you know, now it just so happens that it happened today. I saw him trying to put on his shoes to go outside. So he knows shoes and door means outside. So I thought that was so cute. He loves outside. He loves to like touch the leaves and the grass and run around. So his development is really skyrocketing, and it really makes me happy. His development, he is also starting to recognize different things, so to speak. Like I said a little bit earlier, like he knows words, but he's also knowing, for instance, like movie characters. You know, he'll put a bright shining smiley face, and he'll even laugh and things like that when I turn on some of his favorite movies, which is Coco and Lilo and Stitch. I can't tell you how many times I've watched Coco. I know all of the songs, all of the lyrics. I have a newfound love for Elvis in Lilo and Stitch. So that's another thing, you know, he's starting to recognize his favorites and what he likes and what he dislikes, and I have to admit it's very cute. Okay guys, so I think that wraps up our 15-month update from my son. But I just want to thank you guys again so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me that you tune into my videos. It is like so hot in here if you see me like with my hair and everything. But it really does mean a lot to me that you tune into my videos, and I'm so glad to have all of you guys here. If you guys have any questions that maybe I could answer, leave them down below in the comments. And also, if you have any tips, my son is again 15 months old, so if you have a 15-month-old or you have a child or toddler near that age, go ahead and leave your tips and tricks down below in the comments. I take all the, you know, advice I can get. You know, I think it's great to learn off other people, because I've done that where I've given some of my advice and I've listened to some other people's advice, and it actually benefits the both of us. So I'm so excited to have, you know, your advice as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys follow along, you know, on my channel with me. It would mean so much to me. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!